Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another live stream. Thursday night. Boy, what a miserable day outside it was today. Very humid, annoying. I get eaten by bugs. No matter the time, it could be 7 a.m., 7 p.m., 3 a.m., doesn't matter. Just get eaten by bugs when I go outside. Get groped by bugs. Yeah, this news is just it's going to galvanize the Trump people against this story. This is a terrible story. I mean, it's they do this constantly against Trump where it's like, "Ooh, he sent a letter." Like, what? Oh, he had a relationship with Epstein. In 2001, he said he had sent a message to Epstein. Nobody cares. Ohio is killing you with the humidity. It's terrible. It's horrible. I'm about to fire off a tweet about it. People are going to get pissed. This humidity is terrible. I'll fire off a tweet right now. Actually, I got one saved. I got one in the holster. Yeah, I'll see what people say about that. They'll probably get angry. Guys, like the stream. Make sure you like the stream. So we'll be taking a look at this letter, I guess. What do I search? Trump letter. This is from Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal releases alleged letter from Trump to Epstein on Epstein's 50th birthday. Trump says the letter is fake. Says he's going to sue the outlet. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. This is like written by Trump's freaking secretary or something. Sick of the heat and humidity in Baltimore. Yeah, no, it's really bad along the East Coast and the Northeast. Did you see the polls from CNN about how many Republicans will stay with Trump after Epstein? What did you think of that? Yeah, I saw they were like very positive polls. Yeah, I don't really think that's I don't know. It's hard to really say. To me, it seems kind of ridiculous that there'd be more support for Trump after this botched release. So I don't really buy that, honestly. I mean, I think he can keep this. He's going to keep support just because it's a two-party system. You're not going to go to the Democrats. Hand-drawn woman with text that read "Happy Birthday." This is not me. This is a fake thing, a fake Wall Street Journal story. He never wrote a picture in your life, or Trump said he never wrote a picture in his life. I don't draw pictures of women. It's not my language, not my words. I'm going to sue the Wall Street Journal just like I sued everyone else. I mean, you would think if they go public with this, I guess for them it's good publicity no matter what happens, Wall Street Journal. Well, technically it might not be made up, but it might not be from Trump. It might be made up by someone else, and then they leak it to Wall Street Journal, and the Wall Street Journal says it's from Trump. I mean, there's a number of things that it could be here. Elon is siding with Trump. Yeah, I saw Elon come out and say that he thought it was fake. Stock market is up, interest rates go down, more companies start investing, means jobs and higher. It is very good that right now the economic situation. I'd like to make we got to make sure the inflation stays under control because Trump just put in more heavy tariffs on some of these countries. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is to me this is like The thing is, this is what they're missing. Trump is really not involved with Epstein in a way that people think, that liberals say he is, because what is this insinuating? So this is insinuating Trump would go to the island and he committed heinous crimes. So liberals wouldn't release anything in relation to that. It's just, come on. It's like they do this thing where it's like, well, we don't know exactly what it is, but we're going to release this story and it's going to make it seem like it. Do they have the fake letter? JD Vance, the story is complete and utter bullshit. Wall Street Journal should be ashamed for publishing it. Where's the letter? So JD Vance comes out and calls it bullshit. Vance is a Jew. His last name is Bowman. No, that's not a Jewish surname. His original last name was Bowman, then he changed it because of family stuff. That's the real reason he changed it. People think he changed it for like this weird thing. It's just because of his family situation. You've learned so much from your Twin Towers videos. Yeah, I'm going to be making another one of those videos, like another like 10 facts or maybe 12 facts this time. 12 facts about the Twin Towers. That format I think does very well. There's already comments on your new X post. Yeah, they're probably like, how dare you? How dare you say that? Dude, that's going to be bad. That's not going to end. That ratio is not going to end well. That's Yeah, I don't know. I mean, JD Vance, if JD Vance comes out and says this, I mean, this is real. I mean, we know it's bullshit. Exit stage left breaking Stephen Colbert late show canceled. Hold the L, bitch. Hold the L, bitch. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. That pretentious asshole. Stephen Colbert is gone after record low ratings. Fired from CBS. Will now be deported to Canada. Bye. Will now be deported to Yukon, Canada. Good luck, man. What letter? You're confused? Yeah, it's supposedly this letter that they're not showing a picture of the letter, they're not showing a picture of the handwriting. This is the supposed letter where Trump is talking to Wait, I don't even know what this is. How does Epstein respond if it's a letter? Imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein written in the third person? What? The vaccine, dude. I got copyrighted for that. For that, not a strike, but they just stole my revenue when I showed that. I'm not showing that again. The vaccine. That was really bad. That was evil. That's something you see in a movie where they make fun of people. That was really bad. Nancy Pelosi wants the files. Yeah, it's a little late for that. Why didn't you demand them in the last 4 years? Seriously, somebody should go ask one of these liberals, bitch, where have you been? Honey, now you want the files because Trump's getting shit for it? That's not how it works. You don't get to pick and choose when you can be moral to suit your political agenda. You're an evil person, you do that. These are evil people. They're really bad. These liberals are very vicious individuals for how they're doing this, and they're using this for political gain. It's disgusting. What kind of letter has replies? I don't even know what this is. Yeah, I have to actually look into this because this doesn't make any sense. It isn't clear how the letter with Trump's signature was prepared. Inside the outline of a naked woman was a typewritten note styled, but this doesn't even make sense. You don't write letters. What even is this? So Donald Trump wrote in the third person a letter to Jeffrey Epstein, including Jeffrey Epstein's responses in the letter that he... I don't know, somebody's gonna have to explain this to me. Boy, the Wall Street Journal. What kind of letter has replies? I mean, I don't even know what this is. It's always these weird things too. It's like, oh, Trump wants his generals to be like Hitler's generals. Like, it's just all like, what do you? Who? I mean, who? No, nobody cares about any of this stuff. I don't even know what this is though. It's like this is like, can the Wall Street Journal explain this? NASDAQ 420, 10.4 million. Yeah, what a huss. Yeah, that'll retire. That's gonna retire us. That's why you don't invest in Stellar. You invest into something like that. I don't even know what this is. This doesn't even make sense. This is what the Wall Street Journal is doing. They're trying to, but this is not even real. Trump is not, there's no way Trump is that involved with Epstein. They're clearly trying to manipulate the situation. The Democrats had 4 years to expose Trump. If there's any involvement on Epstein, they didn't do it. Trump, they had the lame duck period to expose Trump when he won. So see, this is like, they're not even aiming at the right thing. This is not even the right thing you want to attack Trump on. Is his involvement? No. Dems just out-boomered Trump. That's really what this is. Like, this doesn't even make sense. This is complete garbage. See, I didn't even see this part. I really didn't even see this until now I'm glad I'm reacting to this live. Are you ready for the big brain? This will absolutely cause the opposite effect, and everyone will now rally back to Trump. I mean, I don't know about that. I think there's still problems with the Epstein stuff, but this is, I don't know why. Unless I'm missing something, who writes in the third person and it's a letter, but it's... Smokescreen. How's my day been? My day's been fine, other than it's ridiculously hot out. That's the problem. Sounds like Chat GPT wrote it. I mean, maybe, but this is, let's see what Musk said. I'm not gonna fish through Musk's replies to look at it. I'm sorry. The bombshell was so groundbreaking they held it during the 2016, 2020, 2024 elections. Yeah. Well, I'm guessing they're trying to conjure something up because of the Epstein stuff going on with Trump right now. People are speculating he's in the file, so they release something. No wonder why Trump has been so pissed the last week about Epstein. He knew this BS was going to come out. Yeah, I mean, maybe this is part of it. To me, this is, these media companies. This is like a boomer release. I mean, like, JD Vance responding to it, saying it's bullshit. It doesn't even, I don't even think it makes sense. Because Trump writes these massive paragraphs, they highlight the important parts. I know now Trump is going to try and turn this into it's all about this story. This story does seem like it's a complete hoax, to be honest. Is it red Kool-Aid? No, it's not. It's Hawaiian Punch. Hawaiian Punch is what I'm drinking. What's going on? It's another fake story, it looks like. It's another fake story. There were literally Congress people having sex parties in government buildings, drawing a woman naked is the dumbest thing you've heard. This belongs in 1960. Yeah, well, I mean, with the context of it being to Epstein, that's why they're saying, oh, it's so bad. But I mean, to me, the letter doesn't even make sense. The first thing that appeared is Newsweek. Yeah, it's as fake as it can get. What's going on with Elon? What's going on with Epstein? It seems like a fake hit piece by the Wall Street Journal onto Trump. They're trying to basically insinuate that Trump had a special relationship with Epstein, and he drew a picture of a naked woman and sent it to Epstein for his 50th birthday. The letter makes no sense. Vance called it complete bullshit. What's your outlook on the crypto bull run? What are your best coins? Well, I think the bull run for sure is going to happen. It should be very, very good. I think probably Q4. You're looking at late Q3 because it is Q3 already, but you're looking at probably Q4, I would say. In your video, you have a long table. That's not a table. It's like an island. No, it's not a table. That's an outdoor area, anyways, so it's a bit different. What about the painting of Bill Clinton wearing a dress? What about the painting of the Jenga towers with W. Bush? There's a lot of stuff. It's hard to discuss anything else until we get confirmation our government president isn't seriously compromised. Well, how would we get confirmation on that? I mean, compromised by what? Israel? The way Trump has been acting is very strange the past week or two. I mean, but now this seems like Trump is just going to focus on this story. Trump has failed on the situation so badly, and somehow the media is going to fumble this moment. Right? I mean, now this gives the Trump supporter something to talk about, to try and dunk on the media. To me, I think it's obviously fake, especially if Vance says it's utterly bullshit. Sam, I appreciate the $10 donation. You're saying you deleted X and you don't look at mainstream media right now. I am your only source of politics, and you shape your I shape your view on politics. So do with that what you will. Well, it's a smart decision. It's a tactical decision by you. They're having a hearing on UFOs. Yeah, it's a distraction. Now the UFO stuff, they always say that whenever there's a hearing, it's a distraction for something. Yeah, what in regards? Yeah, in what regards doesn't want the generals to be like Hitler's generals? You mean they sure? Well, yeah, it's loyalty is what he was talking about. It's extreme loyalty to the high command. That's what Trump was talking about. See how that did, but it didn't do anything. That was their big October surprise. Trump wins every swing state. Yeah. You want my resources? That'd be a great that'd be a great line. That'd be a great line from a woman to me. Can I have your resources? One of my policies, you have to give me $1 million. But with this bull run, I'm not going to need $1 million. I don't need $1 million. Well, we'll see. Oh my goodness, with the Elon stuff, dude. I don't want to sit here and fish for freaking Elon Musk's replies. He replies like a fucking smiley face. Yep, there it is. Cool. Dumbest attempted hit piece I've ever read, Megyn Kelly. The letter sounds bogus. It's real? Dude, come on. You're coping. Trump is back. Trump has ammunition now. After this letter. Oh, Trump. But it's like Trump, liberals have to stop with this obsession where Trump's like going to the island and all this stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would liberals hide it for 4 years and then Trump wins and they still hide it? They got to stop. They need to quit while they're ahead. They just look worse and worse and worse. It's been a while. Seth, what's up, man? You want me to scroll down? I just don't know how many of these replies I can stomach. Really doesn't sound like something Trump would say, to be honest. Weird. And then look at this dude. Some liberal reporter who's like cumming his pants. Oh, it's bad, bad. You're a grown ass man, dude. Who? Oh, it's bad, bad. All right, man. Pull your pants up. These people get they get a hard on when Trump like, ooh, we got him now. In the original 2024 Fox interview, where Trump's first said that he would declassify the Epstein files, he said he wasn't so sure because it could be phony stuff. No, I know. I've tried to tell people that he was coy on it, but he's still done a bit of a 180. The walls are closing in. They got him. They got him. Oh, it's bad, bad. Oh. U.S. versus Greenland. Greenland 4-0 sweeps. Yeah, I just tweeted out Trump should just go ahead and take Greenland, and there were some European people that got a bit angry. These EU loyalists just need to give it up, man. Just stop. It's just not gonna work out. The EU loyalists. Play the new JRE episode. Who was on it? Was it someone? Was it someone big? Was it someone that was important to react to? Oh, it's bad, bad. Yeah, man. Seriously, you're a grown ass man. Zip it up. Trump could easily swipe Green. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Trump could add Greenland. Trump adds Greenland to United States in diplomatic agreement. Did you hear Stephen Colbert's show is being canceled? Yeah, Stephen Colbert out after horrible ratings. He's going to be deported to Canada. Well, there goes Stephen Colbert. And that'll do it for him. That's all for his show. Bye-bye. Bye. Surprised that he lasted as long as he did. Yeah. He's just such an arrogant fool. He's a really just not just real bad news. He should join Ryan Day in Ukraine. Remember that? It's so hot. No, yeah, I know. That's what I tweeted out. People are not going to be happy about it. People are going to be losing their minds at this tweet. Stephen Colbert gone. Oh, man. It shows you Trump has outlasted all these people. Today is a good day for us. Media gave us ammunition to fight back. Well, it certainly gave Trump a narrative now with that sham letter. The Dems are saying he'll lose the midterms because they just gave him back the midterms. I mean, the midterms, it's too early to really talk a ton about the midterms. We can speculate, but how much money is Trump getting in the lawsuit? I don't know. I mean, these lawsuits are frivolous. They take a while. If you want to see a time machine, look at mid-90s Stephen Colbert. Unrecognizable comedy. Oh, no, I hear you 100%. Mean Gene, thank you for the $100 donation. A very impressive amount of money from you. And you've given me some nice donations. I appreciate it. Conservatives defund PBS, NPR, along with Planned Parenthood. Stevenson, Colbert fired. Rosie O'Donnell moves to Ireland. Commenting from there, you love winning. Yeah, she fled to Ireland after Trump won, but now she goes to Ireland to harass them. I don't know about that. But what are you gonna do? They're trying to get rid of Powell through a renovation. Oh man, because they have to. Powell can only be removed with cause. So I guess they're saying he was way over budget on a renovation to the new offices at the Fed. Oh man. I guess that's what they're saying. I don't know if this is gonna work. How badly do you think the America Party will hurt the GOP in the midterms? I did a video on that today. I think depending on what Musk decides to do and how he decides to spend his money, it could hurt. It also depends the political climate for sure. Didn't Wall Street Journal prove that the left literally has zero on Trump, like nothing left? Yeah, but like even the idea of this, it just doesn't make any sense. Obviously, it's a bullshit hit piece to try and say, well, Trump drew a picture of a naked woman, and so that means he definitely went to the, like, you know what they're trying to insinuate. It's complete bullshit. Like, let's just stop with this bullshit. You don't think the Democrats, if they had something really bad on Trump in relation to Epstein, especially with Trump very likely potentially winning an election, they would try and stop him by releasing something? I mean, come on. It's complete horseshit. How the hell do you spend $3.2 billion on a Fed building remodel? Yeah, that doesn't even, you're right, that doesn't make sense, honestly. That's so much money. I mean, massive stadiums get built for 1.5 billion. It's a frickin' it's offices that cost, if they're over budget, because it was originally supposed to be 2.5 billion. But they say it's the Palace of Versailles, that new Fed office or whatever. Apparently it's just it's a palace. Trump cut federal funding for the California high-speed rail. It was billions of dollars over budget and has been delayed for many years. Yeah, I don't even know. Did they build anything? There's supposed construction projects in California that never get off the ground, but there's billions of dollars invested into them. So where is the money? What is the money being produced for? Where is it go? How is it being spent if there's no construction? They'll spend hundreds of millions of dollars on projects and there's no actual construction. This is the liberal bureaucracy problem. You see it in California. Elon has gone full circle TDS, now supporting Trump again, like Pence. Well, I'm supporting him on specific things. It seemed like this kind of was a good moment for him to back Trump in terms of it. Look at this. There's all this crypto stuff now passing. Well, this is the Anti-Digital Currency Act. That's an important one. That's an important one. Brian Stelter broke the news.
Not happening now.
No, this is the end of a publicly funded media era. This dates back to the days of black and white television. Back in the 60s, Congress saw a value for PBS and NPR, but no more. As a result of this rescission, radio and TV stations will have to lay off staffers and cut back on programming. Some smaller stations will suffer more than bigger stations, right? Popular shows like Daniel Tiger's
Not happening now.
And so there is CNN announcing it's over, and the bias was crazy, and the independent checkers, there's major bias, any of them will tell you. And why would Republicans in charge federally fund bias against their own party? It doesn't make any sense. The Genius Act, Clarity Act, Anti-Central Banking Digital Currency Surveillance State Act pass. The Senate should pass. Yeah, this is great news with crypto. This is really big stuff. They were talking about meme coins, I guess. Somebody was telling me they were talking about meme coins, I heard. I don't know what it was, but apparently it had to do with Trump's meme coin or something. Has Elon been talking about the America Party recently? No, I haven't seen much from him on it. Find it funny how the Democrats always fearmonger about mass deportation so much. Yeah, I mean, we desperately want mass deportations for sure. We need the mass deportations, and we have the funding to do it. Is this him? I'm not gonna play this. Fuck this. This is a copyrighted music. The vaccine. Vaccine. you see Dr. Phil getting involved with deportations is a bit odd. I mean, what is Dr. Phil interviewing them mid deportation? Like it's a fucking status update? The most horrific thing on TV. Yeah, it's like one of those movies when they make fun of people and they're mocking them by dancing. You see, but that's what it was. It's really bad. XRP predictions, maybe $10. You're done. He lied to us. He betrayed us. Then he called us names and said he didn't want our support. Fine, you got it. But don't go crying when the Democrats win. Is that like you're being sarcastic, right? Thoughts on the Coldplay concert video? It's not something I really care about. I find it interesting how much people care about that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But it's like, ooh, there was somebody cheated. It's like, all right, but I don't really care. But it's like this huge thing. It's like, all right, what do you want me to say about it? I don't give a shit. Wow, they caught someone cheating, and it's like, how do we analyze this? I don't know. Like I don't care if human resource. Anytime I hear the word human resources, I stop listening to whatever is being talked about. HR, I don't care. Anything that's after that is boring as fuck. I'm just anything with human resource, I don't give a shit. There's just something about it. It's just everything. It's just so boring. Yeah, I know it's all over X. You can't get away from it. Please predict an Ethereum dip so you can get in. Well, I mean, Ethereum it's still pretty low relative to what we thought it was going to be at. What is it at? 3,500, 3,400? I saw. HR people are the biggest. Yeah, it seems just such. It's just any if there's a person that works in HR, just stay miles away from me. HR. Oh, HR. Joy Reid. Yeah, this is more of the same with these people.
Okay. Have you watched Brokeback Mountain?
No.
What the hell?
I mean,
and what is the point of that?
Well, because you said I don't want to watch the two male characters in Brokeback Mountain having sex.
Okay, so what does me watching Brokeback Mountain have to do with that book, whether or not it is pornographic?
Nothing to do with the book.
That book, that is a book that people can have the opportunity to read if they so choose.
No, I'm not talking about the book.
I do not understand how an organization
I'm not talking about the book.
Can make a decision. It is not about the movie. It is about whether or not Moms for Liberty.
I'm not talking about the book.
The organization who should make decisions for other
I'm not
people's
talking
children.
about the book.
Whether
as you
I
know.
watched a movie or not makes absolutely no difference.
I'm talking about you posting on your blog that you wouldn't watch Brokeback Mountain because you don't want to see two male characters having sex. Does that make me homophobic? Probably. Most straight people cringe at the sight of two men kissing. Your words, not mine, Joy.
And your point is?
That maybe that makes you a bit of a hypocrite when you're taking the position of being an ally for the LGBTQ.
That's a funny clip and Israeli forces strike only Catholic church in Gaza, resulting in 3 deaths, missing the cross by just a couple feet. Oh man, our greatest ally. Did you see Trump's truth from 5 minutes ago? He's suing the Wall Street Journal. Yeah, I saw he was going to sue the Wall Street Journal. He said I don't think I saw his truth from 5 minutes ago, though. our greatest master. Yeah, Trump has got to stand up or do something. He's not going to, but Trump said apparently Trump was angry about it. Trump was angry about this apparently, whether or not it means anything. What even is that? I don't even know what that statement means. I can't even read that. Thoughts on Tucker Carlson sparring over Ted Cruz support of Israel? He seems to have flipped. Oh yeah, Carlson is very right wing, and he's appealing to the younger base. Carlson is. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and play a 4-minute clip. That's the thing. Like,
you are so lucky. You are the luckiest woman in the world. Dan is such a great guy. He's got everything a woman could ever want. He's kind, generous, successful, gorgeous. He's got an incredible body. I'm just gonna speak from my heart. I would do anything to be you, Carolyn. No, really, I would. Because Dan, you never even gave us a chance.
yeah, I don't even know what this is. I mean, people want me to play this stuff. It's like they're lowering their voting age to 16. I thought this was a joke, but I thought I didn't even know this was a thing that could happen in the UK. This was like a movement.
I think it's really important that 16 and 17-year-olds have the vote because they're old enough to go out to work, they're old enough to pay taxes, so to pay in. And I think if you pay in, you should have the opportunity to say what you want your money spent on, which way the government should go. So I'm really pleased that we're able to bring more young people into our democracy. And give
Just
them
more
a chance
clueless idiot kids voting liberal. That's great. That's beautiful. That's just what we need. Is the UK cooked? Yeah, the UK is trying to change their the Liberal Party, the Labour Party that's the Liberal Party. They're trying to change their stance on immigration. Now suddenly they're anti-immigrant. It's not going to work though. It's not going to work. Yeah, I was reading about that Dignity Act. I wouldn't support that. That's bad, dude. Because it's basically it's like soft amnesty from what I saw. You know, they're trying to dress it up and say, well, you know, you need to meet quotas to be able to apply for it, but listen, they're doing it, I think, because they're massaging it with what Trump has said. Trump has said that he wants a work program. I guess this is the work program. UK and EU are in trouble. They've been in trouble. I mean, they've been in trouble to the point to where it's almost unsalvageable. Dude, you got a weird obsession with Clyde. But it's almost like it's just like an AI agent. Is this an AI agent? Like, is dinner cooked yet? We're getting hungry, and Clyde's starving. But it's like these periodic comments every 15 minutes about the cat. And I don't know how to take it. The Defiant L. I mean, it's like the guy posts slop.
And I worry about people's lives. I'm telling you, we're on the verge. This is serious. I mean, if someone just randomly, if I'm walking down the street with my kids and someone grabs me with a mask on and tries to throw me in an unmarked van, and I am looking at my kids, I'm surprised someone hasn't gotten hurt. Someone is going to get hurt. So
then why do you import the people that do that? See, this is the issue. Maybe he'll address it.
The best thing that happened to this administration, maybe that they have to come to realization. And
what this really comes down to is this, Jesse.
I can't even hear this.
Who lives in your country determines what your country is, right? Haiti doesn't work as a country. Like, it just doesn't. People have tried forever. People have spent billions of dollars trying to make Haiti work as a project. Haiti doesn't work. If you take Haiti and you move it to America, it's not going to work here. Somalia doesn't work as a country, has never worked as a country. You take Somalia out of Somalia, you put it here, it's not going to work any better. It's not about how you feel about an individual immigrant. It's about the policy at a systemic scale. If you...
Yeah, what is the bombshell? The bombshell turned out to be like a recon aircraft. It's nothing. It's crap. JD Vance said it's utter bullshit. It doesn't even make sense. I'm still trying to understand. How do you explain, how do you write a letter in third person that includes somebody else? Like what? I still don't understand what the letter even is.
I make it right, I make it right, make it rain on them, I make
He's talking as if these people with masks on aren't federal agents. What do you mean? That was loud. I'm sorry. I mean, dude, this is just how it is with these fucking clips. I have to turn it up all the way because most of them are quiet. You think Thomas Massie is a candidate for making America great? What does that even mean? I think he's a candidate for the America Party, Musk's party. I think Massie probably would join that. Wall Street Journal used to brand themselves as right of center. I know they did. But I mean, that to me, what they released was complete. I don't even know. It's just attention grabbing. They're trying to get attention. Your mic audio is lower than most channels. Really? I feel like, well, whenever I play my videos, I feel like they're relatively loud. I guess it depends. Your cat is a meme now? What do you mean? Oh my, what is this? Just, I've seen this dude like 300 times while I'm scrolling. What is this? Why does it keep showing up? It's like fucking the Twilight Zone. Oh my god. All right, I'll be right back.
In the Epstein case, can you confirm that? And has he asked the Attorney General to do this, to appoint a special prosecutor to look it over?
Well, the idea was floated from someone in the media to the president. The president would not recommend a special prosecutor in the Epstein case. That's how he feels. And as for his discussions with the Attorney General, I'm not sure. Deanna.
Thank you so much. Do you know what the president's reaction was to Mike Johnson saying that he wants additional files released, the Epstein files? Was there a conversation with Mike Johnson about that following his comments?
I won't discuss the president's private conversations with the Speaker of the House, but as I answered to Jackie's question earlier, the president has said if the Attorney General and the Department of Justice and the FBI have any more credible evidence in regards to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes, they should put that forward. He has called on them to do that.
Thank you, Caroline.
With a few days.
In the Epstein case, can you confirm that? And has he asked the Attorney General to do this, to appoint a special prosecutor to look it over?
Well, the idea was floated from someone in the media to the president. The president would not.
Today is your birthday. I appreciate the donation. You should save your money since it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Mumblewick. It's a great name. Dude, this thing is just constant. I just can't do it with this. Republican Party, 77% approval. Democratic Party, 19% approval. Never seen it so positive. Yeah, I don't know. 77% approval, I don't know. Based on what? Piss counter 1. Yeah, that's the first time I had to piss in like 3 streams, though. When's your birthday? My birthday is not until September. My birthday is in September. Your birthday is today? Mumblewick. You're wrong, Mumble. Yeah. Really, you're doing the sign? I'm a Libra, I think. Too much Hawaiian punch? I guess so. Peter Thiel and the big tech bros will support the... Yeah, apparently Thiel has detached from Vance now, and they've gone to the America Party. So... No, my birthday's not. My birthday's on the 28th. No, it's not September 11th. Thoughts on the bull run? The bull run is happening. It's happening. Yours is the 24th? 4th? Yeah, we're 4 days apart then. Peter Thiel bought a bunch of Ethereum trust stock today. I mean, it's bullish. It's very bullish. Is the stream pre-recorded? Of course it is. How else would this work? You got to stop with that troll. I mean, it's a low-budget troll. Hunter Biden denies being involved.
You think Joe Biden was involved in some cover-up? Do you think Jake Tapper's telling the truth when he says that I was the acting chief of staff of the president? I was in that White House 12 days over the course of the last 2 years of the administration. Clearly, because I had other things going on. Okay? You ask one person to go on the record that would ever tell you that I was in any way making a single decision about anything in that White House. I stayed as far away as I possibly could, which, by the way, broke my heart. You think Joe Biden was involved in some cover-up? Do you think Jake Tapper's telling the truth when he says that I was the...
Oh, come on. Amazing edit. I need an edit like that. Sam, I appreciate it. I'm an Israeli state... I am Israeli... You're saying I am a Israeli state-run media? Advise everyone to look for other sources. Yeah, it's a little funny troll. They're on to me. Dude, that was crazy. This is, I like, you like seeing edits like this. This is next level. Wait, the next first lady? The next president? Turn the volume down. Well, the volume goes up, it goes down. It depends on the clip. I mean, sometimes the clips are muted. Jeffrey Epstein files are a distraction. I thought she wanted it to be released.
Is it your sense there's anything the president can do now to get his supporters to move off of the Epstein issue? Should he? Where do you land on this?
You know, again, this is a distraction. This is a distraction. We have major issues right here with things we're voting on today in the Congress. Again, in terms of the rescission that the president and the Senate have sent back over us to cut all of these resources out of helping poor people throughout the world, to be America play its leadership role in soft power to keep us safe and to keep us healthy, so that we viruses know no boundary. And instead, we're talking about him, about this thing, and at his own basis has its own views of what the president should do. I'll leave it up to them to talk it out. But again, whether it's Jeffrey Epstein or Alcatraz, it's all off the subject of what they're doing with this budget that is harmful to the kitchen table, meeting the kitchen table needs of the American people.
I want to make sure I understand.
Wow, so she's actually saying it's a distraction. This is a terrible. She's insinuating Trump is doing this on purpose as a distraction. This bitch is just completely out of left field. No, that's not what's happening. It's a terrible look for Trump.
This is a message for Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol. Your Green Apron partners are the face of the Starbucks experience. But time and time again, you are ignoring our demands and making our jobs harder. Starbucks won't thrive until we do.
That's right.
Starbucks is at over 600 union stores demand that you return to good faith bargaining and settle a fair contract.
God, these unions are annoying. The voice says it all. That is 100% true. Yep, and now we got to bring crypto into it. Bring in crypto. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I'm not doing that again with that woman, dude. Stop. We're not doing that. You serve people coffee? Yeah, well, this is the unions at Starbucks. They always do this. Pelosi might be onto something. No, dude, what Pelosi was saying is this was done on purpose to distract people from government spending, which is absurd, because this is making Trump look way worse than him passing the big, beautiful bill. NASDAQ 420. Yeah, this is amazing to see. When you have a chart like this, this is something special. This is a special situation we're witnessing. It really is. It's a historic event. When you have something like that. Green tomorrow? What do you mean, the stock market? Yeah, no, I think crypto's, it's very bullish, I think, with all this, the passage of these bills. Sean, what's up? The whale enters. They all have unions now. And any major where there's, you know, there's multiple stores, like regional stores, they're gonna have it. What if a hurricane hit New York on September 11th? They would have to reschedule that. They'd have to reschedule their planes operation if that happened. You know, it could have hit, and they would have delayed, canceled all the flights. Not delayed them, canceled them.
Things differently. Last two quick questions. First question that people would kill me if I didn't ask. You thinking about running in 2028?
I am not. And my job, and I say that, I am doing all I can to help build the party and make sure whoever that person is wins.
Well, we appreciate
And I think we need to flood the zone with people. Things differently.
Last two quick questions.
Kate, is the anchor from CNN, is that what we were talking about? I just want to make sure I have the right person. Yeah, this big thing about Trump. Apparently it's nothing, so we're thankful. People were questioning. There's some bad swelling around Trump's ankles. Have you guys seen that? Yeah, I mean, you know, when I was younger with that, I mean, but I haven't seen it recently. When I was just like it's like a 7. NASDAQ pumping. Of course, it's an amazing coin. Check the images. I'm not gonna check the images. I don't think that's probably not. Dude, you're a weirdo, man. You really have some weird upset. That's not even what my cat looks like. My cat doesn't look like that, dude. Here, I'll go to it right now. If you're gonna freaking do a weird. And then we got everyone bitching in the comments because, of course, this is exactly what was going to happen. Florida, Arizona, Phoenix, Pennsylvania, Texas, Oklahoma. Dude. That's actually a Giga Chad ginger. Sean is more like a starfish, maybe not a whale. Wow. Well, Sean's the OG, but no, you've been donating me a lot. I appreciate it. Another $100. That's $200 today. I appreciate it, seriously. The Florida whale. Whale beef. The ultimate whale beef. Do you regret voting for Trump? No, there's an intrinsic loyalty you have to have, and Trump has done some things that, you know, but no. I mean, I think Trump's the better choice than Harris. It's an easy justification for me. You know, I have more conservative values than liberal values, and also Trump he's a charismatic individual. He's someone you want to rally behind. He's seemingly has some issues where he's problems with Israel, but I mean, look, it's not everyone's not perfect. Yeah, that's not my cat. That's a nice cat. It's a nice cat. Go to Rapid Report. And someone actually watched it. I appreciate you. I'm actually going to like this. I appreciate that. Trump is calling out the fake letter. Trump says he's going to sue. Basically, that's what I'm reading from it. Trump has an issue where he covers for his PDF friends who are blackmailed by Israel. Not a big deal. Well, you're speculating. We don't really know what's up with that situation. You're just speculating. You're projecting to try and make Trump seem real bad. You don't have any actual loyalty to anyone. I mean, look, we don't know what happened with Trump, honestly. It's possible to say. You're projecting what you think. They might have gotten Trump on some other blackmail and he's forced to do this. I mean, we don't know. There's a 10-year plus journey with Trump. It creates yeah, I mean, Trump was the first politician I ever supported. So, I mean, and when you go through like an assassination attempt, and I mean, it's there has to be a loyalty to it. I mean, what's your favorite episode of Drake and Josh all the time? I know a lot of crazy news is happening. Well, nothing's more important than the Drake and Josh account here that asked me questions about Drake and Josh. Wasn't it Drake and Josh when the movie? What about the Christmas movie? The Christmas movie was good. What's your baseball that you're going to send me some coins? I don't need any coins. You're trying to shell me some coins. What coin do you have? You absolutely do not have loyalty to politicians. You're speculating, though, sure. Yeah, of course you're speculating, and you're probably an independent if you don't have loyalty. Newbie. Oh, man, the whale just hit him back. Oh, the whale nailed him. Your Animal Solana coins? That's because they're made by like a 1-year-old kid. Like if you look at any of your coins, it's like a 5-year-old made it. It's like the coin is he, and then it's this low res block image of like this cat who's like got a fucking middle finger or some shit. It's just like. How much Bitcoin do I own? I own no Bitcoin. What was her name? Megan? The sister? Miranda Cosgrove? If Bitcoin is most likely going to hit $1 million maybe in 5 years or so, why not invest in it? Would be a 10x. Well, you understand what that means, right? Bitcoin hitting $1 million means it would be at the same valuation as gold. Do you think that's going to happen? I mean, in 5 years, that seems like it's going to be hard for it to do that. I don't know, because its market cap is already over $2 trillion. Oh, it's the British Open. Yeah, the British Open it always rains during the British Open. It's always rains. It's always bad weather during the British Open. When I was younger, I used to watch some golf. You know, when I was younger, I would watch golf and tennis, but only the big events, only Wimbledon and the Opens. You know, when Jordan Spieth was really good, I used to watch that and the British Open was always miserable. Well, I don't know why they do it. It's just always raining. He is a great meme and ticker. Maybe if you're 10. Why does the GOP cuck for Israel so bad? Because of blackmail, honestly, I think. I don't know. Because of AIPAC. Patrick, thank you for that. Yeah, we have the same name, I think. Do you think Trump would have gone to jail if he lost the election? No, I don't think so. Trump would have been able to get out of any charges, I think. I don't think he would have went to jail. They have shit weather year-round there. Yeah, they do. Well, they have a lot cooler of a climate. They have a lot less extremes. They have cooler. $300 donation from Sean. Oh man. The whale got the whale got angry. The whale got angry. The whale got called out, and that's what happens. Oh man. Will you ever play Drake and Josh clip? I'll play it for you at some point, man. You got to pick your favorite one. Send it to me. $300 donation from the whale after being called out. What will Ethereum top out at? I'd say 10K. 10K to 12K is a bullish prediction, but I'd say 10K. So it's got like a 2.5x space, or around a 2x still, at least. Maybe a little bit higher. No, Sean, you're starting to piss me off. Yeah, you could see that coming. Sounds like you're defending pedophilia. But wait, why did you guys defend it and leave it? I mean, Biden didn't investigate it at all. That's horrible. How could you guys do that? That's terrible what you guys did for the 4 years. There's no investigations. There's no pressure campaign to Biden. It's just awful. I can't believe what the Democrats, the voters did. Just horrific. Two minutes ago, New Truth. Attorney General. Yeah, Trump. Wait, hold on. It's right here. Am I late to report this? Trump posted he's ordering the release of all grand jury testimony on Epstein. Trump is trying to fix it. He's trying to show that, oh, it is, we have nothing to hide, basically. Can I be the Polish whale? You're the Florida whale. The Florida whale with 100. Or maybe the Polish whale is better. I don't know. Damage control, yeah. Yeah, I mean, but you knew this was coming. You knew they would have to release something. Reporter asked Levitt today, what exactly is the hoax part of the Epstein hoax? And she gave a total rambling boomer answer. Yeah, I don't know how you're not prepared to answer that. If that's actually what happened. You think they would prep her for that, right? Prediction for LTC price after rumors, LTC ETF in October. I remember I used to own Litecoin back in 2017. I would say the thing with Litecoin is it's really high in market cap. I would honestly have to look at the fucking coin right now to give you an actual prediction, because I haven't looked at it in a while. I looked at it like a few months ago, but I forgot. Basic attention token? No. I don't know. Did the stream die? It should be fine. The stream is fine. Yeah, refresh. The stream is fine. It died, but it's back. It said I lost no frames. I don't know. That one was weird. The story of your therapist staring at you for 10 minutes without saying, dude, it was longer than 10 minutes. I tell you, I'm not over embellishing. I think he was trying something different. Let's just say that. I never seen anything like it. I was young. I don't think you should do that. It's very strange. I mean, he was a good dude, but stream cut off while you were talking about LTC. Yeah, I mean, I think you're lying. I think you just want me to talk about it more. I mean, LTC is probably going to do about a 4x, man. I think it'll go to 28 billion, maybe 30 billion. Look at its cycle highs. You know, its cycle high was like 18, 19 billion, then 26 billion, 30 billion, maybe. I mean, you know, there's a lot of other coins now that are going to compete with it. Trump absolutely recovering. Well, you knew this was coming. You knew that they were trying to do damage control. You don't recommend? I mean, I don't really recommend therapy, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends. For women, I guess they say it's better. It did cut off for 10 seconds. Yeah, I know. Obviously, it cut off, but it was weird because it didn't say I dropped any frames. I guess it just froze. That's why. It didn't lag at all. Crypto markets going crazy overnight due to international markets. Well, it's not really overnight. I think they're going crazy mainly, if they are going crazy, because of all the things that got passed today by the House. And also, it's just a bullish time in general. Can you be Clyde's whale? I gotta watch you. You might try and abduct Clyde. Yeah, I don't know about therapy. I mean, you know, but people say, oh, you're ignorant. No, I've done it before. I don't really think it does anything, honestly, but guess it depends your personality type. You're up 25% on BTC. Yeah, BTC's been doing very, very well. I mean, obviously, we're in a bull cycle, so it's, you know, it's going to do really well. H-bar. Yeah, I mean, H-bar will do decent, but I think it's already pumped. Joe Biden's daughter said he was taking inappropriate showers with her until she was a teenager in her own diary. Dems knew this and voted for him. Oh, yeah. How about the people responding to me saying they're trying to like say, "Ooh, you support the pedo enabler and stuff," and it's like, really, you want to get into a pissing match about that? Seriously? You really want to talk about it? Really? My For You, it's in a bunch of sports, I think. This guy is just a clown. I'm sorry. What is this news coming soon about Powell? This guy keeps trying. He's obsessed with getting Powell out. Now he's gonna try and get him for a renovation. They're trying to get cause to remove Powell. NASDAQ 420 gig ascending. Yeah, I know. NASDAQ 420. Just wait for it to break its high. Because remember, it's got an all-time high of like 16 million. So when it breaks its high, I mean, I don't know when it'll stop. Not financial advice, but yeah, this is when you get real excited. You get a coin like this. This is why I hold this coin. I've held this coin for many months. What do you attribute? You're talking about my conservatism to just political viewpoint. That me being a conservative is, I mean, everything plays into it. Race plays into it. No, not how I was raised. I was not raised with any political views by either of my parents. Remember the gains from Weedcoin? Weedcoin did very well for me. I made a 12x off of Weedcoin probably, and I sold a decent amount of it too, and so I made good money off of Weedcoin. XRP. You got to be trolling me now with all the XRP stuff. and then calling us his supporters stupid, saying that he didn't want our support. This has got to be Reddit sarcasm. Reddit copy pasta. Trump made you conservative. Did XRP go to $4? Is that why people are talking about it? 364, 44%. Yeah, it's pumping, so people are talking about it. I mean, everything's pumping right now. You know, it's a really good day for crypto for sure because of all those bills that got passed. When do you have to turn your private property? Did you see that? Mondani said that he wanted to seize all private property. And the thing is because there's 4 candidates, he might win, even though he might only get 40% of the vote. Benny Johnson has been posting pure crap today. What boomer stuff? Isn't there a law against being communist? Yeah, it's the 1954 Communist Law Act or whatever. So you think maybe he violates it and send him back to Uganda? What if they just said you're in violation of a law and you are scheduled for deportation? You're so racist. How dare you? Oh, we're so racist. We've taken in 40 more million immigrants in the next closest country in the last 50 years. We're so horribly racist. You're right. See, like, these sob stories aren't going to work anymore when you know the amount of immigrants we've taken in. You won't abduct Clyde. You just want to give him some treats. He's in your van right outside. Yeah, that's a great strategy. When I was younger, there was a van outside. I ran inside. I remember that. It was parked outside. You're creating an update for my cat. Depressed Ginger Clyde updates. Yeah, that's real. That'll be a real hit. Any ice cream trucks? No, I haven't. I've only seen one ice cream truck this entire summer. There's not many ice cream trucks that come by my area. Now all your ETH meme coins should start pumping. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping they really start going. Hopefully NASDAQ really start. We need it to really go and really get revved up before the actual run. I mean, it's going to be mainly BTC still, I would say, but the dominance is starting to drop a little bit. But I still think BTC has a high of like 150 to 170 this cycle. That is a nice donation, 300. That's a big one. Does it pay your electric bill? That's a big one. That knocks out some stuff. Thoughts on money laundering in the age of crypto? Well, it's a lot easier, obviously. I mean, crypto makes money transfers way, way easier in general. Way easier. So that's going to be one of the negative sides of it. That's one of the, the detractors always say that's a big negative is the criminal aspect of it. Because there's so much, it's anonymous. And also you can move ridiculous sums of money anonymously. It's something that could never happen with U.S. banks. And it doesn't happen quickly either with banks. You know how long it takes to move money? Massive amounts of money. Fartcoin to $5. Well, I guess maybe now you can do it quicker if you're really rich and you know people. Fartcoin to $5, what, 5 billion? Yeah, I think Fartcoin will go past 5 billion for sure. Because that's only like a 5x from here for Fartcoin. But I mean, that is a high market cap, to be fair. But other memes have hit it. Like a week of MAGA is over. This happens immediately and we're all back. It's all, well, I mean, it's sensationalism. It's media sensationalism both ways. You know? Everything that happens is either the best thing ever or the worst thing ever, and that's how they sell it. What is a crypto you should invest into? I really can't give you advice on that. I mean, it depends on your risk tolerance, what narrative you want to buy, what category you want to buy. I mean, it's a bunch of different stuff. Bondy tweet. Which one from our actual accounts? We are ready to move the court tomorrow to unseal grand jury transcripts. I mean, they're trying to release something to try and make it like, well, see, it's all, I mean, the situation is clearly flubbed by them, but they're trying to clean it up. Useless coin, shocking. Was looking at it at 5 million. Were you really? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah, it's always a random thing too, like that. Useless. Like house coin, that's another one. Does it matter long term or short term how high or low, just one you're thinking will do good in the future? Well, there's a lot of them that'll do good. There's a lot of small cap. I mean, it depends. Are you looking for a risky one or not? Epstein files, is that one still? I think it probably is still alive. Yeah, it's at 274K. This is gonna die out. I would not buy this because the narrative at some point is gonna die. I've seen these Grok companion meme coins pumping. Every Elon tweets a new companion. It goes to 10 million. Really? It goes to 10 million? I was looking at them. They were at like 700K. 64 million. Dude, this shit just fucking steals all of our volume. And they all get created through Solana immediately. They dump 100 fucking credits of ads into them. Yeah, I held the Epstein coin a while ago, but I sold it a while ago. Sold it for a loss. I could have, if I would have held it for an extremely long period, I would have gained. Everyone acting like the files are going to change something. What are you going to do? We already know who's probably on them. Yeah, but it's not even about who's on them. It's more so that they want the Israel connection revealed. Will Pam Bondi blame Maureen Comey? She fired her. I mean, I don't know. They're probably looking to blame someone. Trump coin, official Trump. It has a vesting period. It's nothing you want to be buying. It's not going to do well. There's going to be coins dumped into circulation. They're going to be sold, and it's going to go lower. It's Trump based now. We're the doomer. Well, this is kind of just how it works. People criticize Trump, and then they come back to the fact. Epstein Files coin is way too bundled. I mean, all these meme coins are bundled to a degree. that coin would be being bundled as, I mean, it's probably exchanged like, it's gone to nothing like 3 different times. Do you think Bitcoin will hit 100 million? 100 million per coin? Yeah, I don't see it hitting that. That's not, there's not enough money in circulation for Bitcoin to be at 100 million per coin. There's not even close to enough money in circulation. It would devalue all currency if it hit that. Or the only way it would hit that is if a bunch of coins were somehow burned, which also would never happen. The scandal feels different from all the other ones Trump had. Think it will be the one that brings him down. What, the Epstein stuff? I don't think so. Especially considering they control what's released. I highly doubt it. I mean, unless the base just decides to turn on him anyways. We need to purge the grifters in the GOP. We don't need them. Yeah, I mean, it's stuff, people like that are always going to be, it's opportunistic people. Did you see Theo Vaughn saying free Palestine? Yeah, Theo Vaughn has very limited knowledge of politics. I mean, now he's this huge anti-Israel guy, and it's the common stuff. It's the common it's the common right-wing bro stuff that's really getting hot. You're anti-Israel, and so Vaughn has fallen into that pipeline. Dude, what in the hell? You have me with a cat, I see. Get ready for Clyde updates on our favorite cat. And you've got me photoshopped with a cat. Hmm. Oh, man. SPX 6900 predictions. 100 billion. No, 50 billion. What do you think about XRP? I think probably $10. Chad is turning into a cult. That's the Democrats' favorite word is cult. They think everything's a cult. Any more 9/11 topics you're going to cover? Then the 9/11 stuff is going to be, it's going to be another video on facts. Those videos I think are going to do very well. I'm going to do probably a Titanic video on different facts maybe. I don't know how well it'll do, but the fan accounts, there's like 5 fan accounts that are in the chat now. There was another account that was really bad. I think it got banned. There's another fan. It wasn't, I don't think it was a fan. I mean, it was somebody with not good. Releasing grand jury transcripts is not a small thing. Well, I mean, no matter, they're forced to release it because of the outrage from the base, so it's going to kind of seem disingenuous. Can't believe how big XRP is. What, the market cap of it? It does have a very large market cap. Or you mean like the support? There's a ton of normie support of XRP. I think there's almost more normie cult support than Bitcoin. Bitcoin definitely is a bigger commodity and more known, but yeah, you got rid of that one. Yeah, I mean, that's like, come on, man. We don't need that. That's ridiculous. Pump 100x. You think the pump, dude, the pump phone coin opened at $1 billion. It's not going to 100x. It's too high. Stay away from the pump fund coin. Or are you talking about a meme coin related to it? Your recent video that had the best results view-wise is 10 things you didn't need to know about 9. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going to do another one. That's why I'm going to do 12 things you didn't need to know. Because the format is simple for people to follow. That's why those videos do well. The weather tweet is, got a bunch of people were angry about it. People are angry. Yeah, you want to see this interesting coin that I had? This is pretty funny. So I bought this coin a few days ago, right? It's a meme coin. This is what happened to this meme. Let me actually rescale this just to add it. So I bought this coin a few days ago because I thought it was a good narrative. It was a good narrative. I bought it at like 60K. And then the coin's called 42069K as a branch off of the 401K. It's a meme off of the 401K, the retirement plan. And so Trump today says, we're going to launch a crypto retirement portfolio or whatever. So this coin goes to like 2.4 million and now it's back down to 300. It's crazy. It's just insane. Dark MAGA? I don't think Dark MAGA is coming back. You haven't been excited for a coin like NASDAQ 420? Think about how vindicated I'll be. Think about how great this will be for me if once NASDAQ booms. Because you're right, it's inevitable. We just have to wait. We just have to have patience. Is Dogecoin still a thing? Yeah, it is still a thing. It's still, I think, the number one meme coin in terms of market cap. Dogecoin. Yeah, it is. It might get past this cycle, though. You sold it, right? It's a long-term hold. What's the most crazy comeback you've ever seen for a trash meme coin? Well, there's, Troll is a really good one. There's probably better examples, but the Ethereum Troll coin is hilarious if you look at what it did. I don't know the exact X's it did. Where was it at its bottom? I thought it was around 50K. I know, I could probably find a coin that was like at 50K and it went to like, but this coin went from like 70K to 100 million, in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. 70K to 100 million. What kind of an X is that? But there's been coins that go from 3K to 100 million. No, I didn't talk about interest rates or inflation. Did you want? I mean, yeah, I saw the report. It was up. It was expected to be 2.7. It was 2.7. They're trying to get rid of Powell right now. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Doesn't seem likely it's gonna happen. Randy Fine. This guy's a clown. USD. Yeah, that's a decent meme. I've seen that. But what about comebacks like hits 100 million, drops to 100K, then hits 50 million? Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that. I mean, the news coins are crazy in terms of, news coins can run up really high and then get destroyed really easily. Just because if it's based off of a news story or hype, there's nothing to really hold the coin up. It's not like the people buying coins are actual believers. They just buy it because of the hype and then they sell immediately. They panic sell. It's pretty common. BTC is 120K. Yeah, BTC, that's a new high, 120K. Would you ever do a video on how strange the Las Vegas shooting was? I've heard some murmurs about that being a very odd shooting. I remember Mandalay Bay, of course. You know, they ended up getting rid of, the hotel room. Stephen Paddock, he had reserved two hotel rooms right next to each other. They were like suites, and they're not even rooms anymore. They're like storage areas. They completely got rid of those rooms for Mandalay Bay. What is the chat view? Quantum computing would be very funny. Of old IBM wins to make a comeback. Have a tiny bit of IBM, not advice. Yeah, I don't know. The chat would have to answer you on that. No, I'm not an XRP at all, man. Defending NPR or defunding NPR was one of the best things he's done. Yeah, I mean, but how much really money went to him? I mean, I guess it could be priceless with the amount of propaganda they put out. Would Trump get the JFK treatment if he actually released the Epstein files? I think there'd be very bad things that happen to Trump. So I guess you could say there's something behind the scenes. I mean, Trump is not acting right. Like, it doesn't make sense the way Trump was acting about it. I think probably, but I just can't understand there being blackmail on Trump. But maybe. I understand he's lived a long life and there's a lot of stuff, but you would think everything would be exhausted against Trump at this point. BTC 130K tonight. Yeah, BTC is probably, I think it's destined for 150, honestly, if I had to say. At least 150 this cycle, probably more. I mean, it's just so bullish because of the administration. Anna Luna is yeah, she always does attention. I mean, she's attractive, but she always does these attention grabbing things where she tries to say, we're doing this crazy thing, and then nothing happens. Is ADA dead? Used to compete with Sol. Yeah, ADA. Well, ADA is not dead. I mean, it's got a huge market cap. Cardano. Do you think he torched his base with the names he called us? No, he didn't even say anything. What did he even say? He said, people, if you can't take being called a name, I mean, it's not a big deal what Trump said. Trump is obviously under a lot of pressure. There's things behind the scenes that we don't know about that are going on. Woman yelling at Catcoin. Yeah, I've heard about that one. You think it looks nice? I think you made me look that up and I couldn't find it. Dude, you're always in these shitty Solana plays. I mean, you're just obsessed with Solana. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out of an accumulation zone. But I mean, like, what do we do with the play? It's already at 2 million. What am I doing with this? Like, the Solana obsession. You're a weakling and stupid if you have more knowledge than what I'm telling you. Yeah, that's not too bad what Trump said. It's pretty obvious the letter is real. It's got special stamps only Trump would do. But what if a receptionist wrote it or something? I mean, the letter doesn't even make sense. Why don't you explain to me who writes in third person about two different people? Why don't you explain to me the letter exactly? When you write a letter, do you write Epstein said, Trump said, you don't, it's not even how you, I don't understand the letter. What's that coin name? Woman yelling at cat. You think the thing that had the most chance to ruin Trump's candidacy was grabbing by the pussy? Yeah, that was the biggest one by far. That was the 2016 one. Do you know that more Epstein files are being released tomorrow? I don't know if that. No, I don't think the files are being released. I think they're unsealing court stuff. Auburn over under 7.5. I don't know. I'd have to see their schedule. Probably under 7.5 for Auburn. Yeah, probably under for them. Solana is the casino of crypto. I mean, you could argue it's a lot. Any meme coin is pretty much it's like a casino to a degree. This is what's being unsealed. I'm gonna pass on Bondi. I mean, this Bondi is overrated by the chat. Isn't Bondi 60? We've been over this. Yeah, the chat likes. I mean, it's doesn't take much. Only buy unbonded pump fund coins for maximum. You're not gonna make any money off of that. Stay away from pump fund. It's real bad news. You're not gonna make money. 99.99999% of them fail. 9999999 from downfall. Yeah, the people in the chat just every woman is hot. Dude, Eric is trying to. He likes Bondi. Holy smokes! A little play on words. A little play on words. It's all right. Chances the unsealed info tomorrow won't be completely worthless. Yeah, no, I think it'll be worthless, honestly. I think there might be something, but I think it's not going to be the juicy stuff that people want. If Trump did indeed get underage girls, yeah, I mean, you got to disassociate if that happens. You do. Joking aside, you'd have to pack it up on the support for him at that point. You think Matt Gaetz would release the files of? I don't think it's necessarily a person. You know, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, man. It's not even Bondi. I mean, I think Bondi's done a bad job, sure, but I don't think Bondi lied about stuff she had. I think she had stuff and they told her you're not allowed to release this. Honestly, that's what I think. Judkins not even signed. Yeah, Judkins will get a suspension, I think. I don't know. I'd have to look at what happened with him. There's some type of assault. Ethereum 3600. Yeah, this is great. 3600. Keep dumping money into Ethereum. Think about it. Ethereum is not even back to its high. Its high is like Bitcoin is well surpassing new highs pretty much every day. Ethereum hasn't even gotten to 44 or 4500, which is its high. Just imagine the amount of money that's going to be dumped into Ethereum once it does a 2x or something. I mean, a 2x for Ethereum is what, 7200? That Gates was set up with underage. I don't know what that situation was. I mean, obviously they're gonna claim something, and I don't know. I don't think it would be good for Gates to be AG with that type of potential blackmail against him, though. Adam Schiff is so alpha. Yeah, I don't know. They can continue to try. These are the liberal people. These are the liberal alphas that they have. Yeah, Trump is trying to smooth it over now. The oxymoron, yeah, with Schiff. You're already back to making videos with you fully on screen. You're getting closer to making a vlog again. Yeah, no, I like making videos with me fully on screen. I think it's better. I gotta center it better, though. Or, like, get myself closer or something to the camera. But I might have to do it inside. I just doing it outside, it's too hot. Blondie Bondi. Better than Ginger Bondi, older MILF, and sexier. I don't even know. What are you talking about? You're talking about the hair color? Do you think they're building up to a potential Trump resignation? No. With that illness, the illness was deemed not a problem. No, the only reason that was found out anyways was because his frickin' his did you see his ankles? They were swollen to hell. But apparently that's a very common thing to have. His illness is very common with people around the age of 80. Yeah, it's not a bad condition at all. It's very common. Benign, yeah. That's what it is. Show that you think started as a 10 of 10 but ended a 1 of 10. Probably Ozark. No, I don't really remember Ozark very much. Trump needs to cut out the Diet Coke and just start drinking more water. Well, I mean, I'm sure his doctor is telling him stuff about that. You know, he's been drinking Diet Coke for so long, I don't think he's really going to stop. Yeah, I know, it looks really bad, but apparently it's not too bad. It looks like his ankles are like... Looks like a slab of meat or something. He's got bad swelling, man. Maybe they have multiple socks on or something to insulate it or something. Looks like JD Vance lost weight in the past 6 months. Yeah, remember he lost, or are you saying he lost even more weight? You're saying he lost even more weight. I'll have to look that up. compression socks. Yeah, they's gonna have to have some. Yeah, you see, this is makeup. You can tell this area right here. Trump drinks 12 cans of Diet Coke each day. It's not surprising when the diet stuff people get addicted to. He's getting old. Yeah, the wrinkles. The wrinkles. I mean, that it is interesting to see like his up close, his hand up close. He's being watched for heart attack. Dude, I think. I mean, when you get that old, people are there's always going to be some serious care. There's always going to be precautions. Do you have a game sphere? It doesn't. I have a Paraphone. I actually have a Paraphone. Anyone over the age of 60 watch for, especially Trump with his lifestyle. He's going to be, I mean, he's the fucking president, but also with what he drinks and stuff. They said he's showed no signs of heart failure, which is a possible problem with what he was diagnosed with. Family heritage. I mean, haven't we been over this? Yeah, heavy Irish, heavy Irish, and then Scottish. Those photos are from like years ago. What event was this? A FIFA event? Oh, the recent one? So it wasn't from years ago if that's the recent event. The recent soccer event at MetLife. Will Trump make a cameo in GTA 6? Tim Dillon radio. It should be Alex Jones radio. So that was recent. The whole chat is obsessed with crypto. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not the stock market. The stock market eventually after you make money. Who do you think will win DFL Senate primary Minnesota? I don't know, man. Yeah, I know you're obsessed with the cat. I get it. No, I just have a one brother. Dragon My Bald Z. That's a nice name. I'm not gonna say the full name because it's a childish humor thing. Aaron Judge is one MVP. Yeah, Aaron Judge. Beautiful couple. They're saying Trump gained support after the Epstein stuff. No, you didn't need to delete that comment. That comment wasn't bad. The comment wasn't bad to delete it. I mean, it's not bad. Interesting to see grifters 2 days ago calling him a PDF file. Yeah, well, people just do him automatically. That's the problem. You need to, I just say, well, it's a tough situation. We'll see what happens. People they're just like, well, you need to say it's bad. And then I say it's bad 100 times and they say it's not good enough. It's like, what do you want me to do? It's because they want me to go a step further and like, oh, Trump is the worst thing ever. I'm a liberal now. It's like, what do you want from me? I'm not doing that. Is the poll bullshit, or are we in a... No, I think the poll's bullshit. The poll has to be bullshit. I think the poll is liberal bullshit. They want Trump to keep doing what he's doing. It's a psyop. Yeah, people just want me to denounce Trump, which makes no sense. I'm not even an actual personality on the mainstream circuit. What does it matter what I say about Trump? But it's like, ooh, you need to say Trump is bad. Like, ooh. Oh, I said it's bad. He should release it. What else do you want? Like, I could understand, I guess, if you're a big influencer, if somebody denounces Trump, it'd be, ooh, it's big news. Isn't the Wall Street Journal story like 5 hours old? Who are they polling? No, but the Wall Street Journal story probably is going to help Trump at least galvanize support with Republicans. I mean, unless there's some crazy thing with it. The Wall Street Journal story seems like a nothing burger to me. And if Vance is coming out saying it's complete bullshit, I mean... Where are the Alex Jones Tucker? Alex has been fair, I think. Carlson is always he's been he's going the way of what Fuentes is doing now. That's what Carlson is doing to a lesser degree. Jones is more so, I think, more balanced with Trump. Alex will call him out, but he's more balanced. Has anyone asked for a pick in person? With me? No. That'd be very awkward if that happened. No, that hasn't happened. That'd be awkward, honestly. Yeah, just leave the cat account up. It's not a big deal. The Wall Street Journal anonymous reports. I know nobody even buys these reports. Like, and then they're always weird things. It's never like, all right, just give me the evidence, give me the actual photo of it, but it's always these weird things, and it's this it's a paraphrasing, and it's like, dude, it doesn't even make sense what the letter is. You saw me at Chick-fil-A one time. That would honestly be believable, but I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a decent amount, but maybe a while ago. He's suing Wall Street Journal. Yeah, I mean, I wonder, I don't know about the legality of him suing them. Obviously, if you're Trump, you're going to come out and immediately denounce it and say you're suing them, no matter what, because then You know, these things, it's a process in terms of suing someone. It's not like tomorrow we're going to find out if Trump's lawsuit's successful. It's going to take months and months. You need your chat like Benny Johnson's chat. It's much easier. Yeah, but that would never happen. It's just the fan base is a lot younger here. Yeah, yeah, I really have a Corvette. Yeah, sure. Trump's new anti-Israel stance. I mean, he was angry about them for hitting that Catholic church. But I don't know what that even counts as. Do you own physical gold and silver? No, I don't. I don't own either of them. I mean, to me, that's something you buy when you're rich, is it not? I mean, if you're not rich, you're not going to get rich off of gold. If you're in a stable position, you can buy gold and silver. If you're building up, if you're in your 20s, you probably shouldn't be buying gold. I mean, gold is just a diversification of having value, of having wealth. How did they just discover the letter? Now, yeah, it's complete bullshit because they're trying to cash in on this whole thing, this whole narrative that Trump was with Epstein and went to the island and all this. What do you think Trump would do if the files release and he's guilty of the worst? Well, that's not going to happen. This is not even what, you know, there's no way they would release anything like that, but there's no way Trump is in this. They would have released it earlier. Something would have gotten out. You know, now maybe Trump has associated with, or his friends might be guilty of some bad stuff, and that's why he may not want them released. It's called Bitcoin. Well, there's way more volatility with Bitcoin. No, I hear you with Bitcoin. It is digital gold. I agree with that. But people don't want to handle the volatility of it. You know, gold pretty much only goes up at much at much a slower pace than Bitcoin for sure. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this live stream. I'm going to end it there. Commanders get their old name back. I don't think they should. I mean, because it's like we're done with the woke stuff. So now they really should get the Redskins back. The Guardians should go back to the Indians. You think he's not in it? No, I don't think he's in it. Trump, there's no way he's in it in any bad way. Now, people he know might be in it, and that's the complication. Bring back the vlogs, yes. Shane Gillis, ESPYs. Yeah, I saw some of his jokes. Yeah, you might suffer. Well, it depends. It depends. And in 2 weeks, it's probably going to be hot. We are supposed to get a little bit of a cold front the next week, but I don't know about 2 weeks. All right, guys. I'll see you.